What's going on, guys? Just coming to do a recap on what happened last night, Monday Night Football. Had Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers against C.J. Stroud and the Texans. In the previous videos, I predicted that the Texans would just walk right through them because that defense is just too much for a quarterback that isn't mobile. I understand that Aaron Rodgers is a very smart quarterback, but he's just not mobile enough to deal with a defense as the Texans have, which is a very serious defense. So let's look at this stuff real quick. Still kind of sick, so bear with me here. Okay. 30-6. All the 6 points that the Steelers scored was in the first quarter. Steelers started off the game actually taking the lead, and DK Metcalf had a big drop, which will potentially was going to lead to some points. Don't for sure know, but it could have really gave them good momentum. It just kind of felt like Steelers would have to get out on like a very big lead in order to win this game because that defense is serious. Steelers defense is also serious as well, but C.J. Stroud is just younger, he could withstand some of that stuff. So Steelers saw 21 for 32, 1 TD, 1 interception, 3 sacks. Wasn't really the greatest game from him. He had 5 fumbles himself, and 2 of them was recovered by the defense. So that means three of the other ones where he was able to recover. His team was able to recover, but still 5 fumbles. That can't happen. Luckily, his defense has him, but he's gonna have to be better. If he is able to bring his game to an even higher level, the Texans have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. That defense is that good. Their defense is amazing. So Christian Kirk, 8 for 144, 1 TD. Yeah, Christian Kirk was hooping. Jaguars legend. Steelers now, let's talk about it. 17 for 33, 146, one interception, 4 sacks, pick 6 to end the game, I believe. Like, it's just hard when you. First off, Steelers don't have many weapons. Steelers don't have many weapons already. DK just got back from suspension, and their quarterback isn't mobile enough, so it's very hard against a defense like that. Only gets 63 yards rushing. There's not gonna be much stuff that you could do for real, like for really being serious here. So Aaron Rodgers is 40 something. He said he would be open to coming back for another year, but with how we've been seeing recently, Mike Tomlin, we just saw Harbaugh get fired. So Mike Tomlin, I don't know, this is his 18th season, 19th season. I'm not too sure if they might look to go into another direction. And me personally, I feel like Aaron Rodgers is at the age where like he can't keep having to get into new situations, new coaches. He needs a solid foundation if he wants to keep playing at this level for his age. So just being able to keep switching over to like different coaches, teams is just not the best formula for him. And I don't really know if it's going to be much of the same next year unless they could go out there and get some weapons. Really and truly, it would have been nice if they were able to keep Pickens. If you keep a Pickens with a DK, then it would have been amazing. Because we saw what Pickens did this year. Pickens was amazing. So imagine if they would have kept Pickens. How good would they have looked? He would have worked well right next to DK Metcalf. And they would have been probably way better off having those 2 guys, big receivers, being able to catch that ball for Aaron Rodgers. But that's it, man. Texans' defense was too much, but now we have to move on to the next round. Some people gone home, some people still alive. Bills, Broncos, Texans, Patriots, 49ers, Seahawks, Rams, Bears. That's the next round. I'm gonna have a video predicting these games coming soon. I got every prediction right this week, except for Bills, Jaguars. I thought the Jaguars would be able to pull it off, and they really could have, but I was wrong on that one. But everything else I was able to get right. But now we have the next week, and I'll be doing my predictions on Friday because they have some games on Saturday. So, I'm glad. So if you guys just want to leave me a like, comment, subscribe. Not really a long video, just a quick little recap. Wasn't much there. 30-6 game, not much to really speak about. Just see what happens next season for the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers. And before I leave, let me actually just leave a question out there. Do we think that the Texans have enough to go to the Super Bowl with that defense, or is CJ Stroud and the O-line not at that level where they'll be able to sustain, because they play the Patriots next? So do you think their run is done here once they reach to the Patriots, or do we think that that defense is going to be enough to give Drake May problems and push them to a conference finals, and then from there anything could happen? Me personally, I think they have enough to get to the Super Bowl because of that defense, but I think it's all going to come down to, can CJ Stroud just take care of the ball? Just take care of the ball and don't put the ball in harm's way. Put up just a little bit of points, and I think they'll be fine. But that Patriots game is going to be a very good game. So we'll see. Appreciate you guys.